Hello everybody, how are you doing? Welcome back to Man City Unplugged, your very own Man City fan channel. It's Wolves versus City, but most importantly, Arsenal lost yesterday. Arsenal against Bournemouth. Dare I say, Bournemouth versus Arsenal. William Saliba red card. The next fixture is against Liverpool, which he'll miss. I mean, it's all unraveling for Arsenal fans. And they were mocking Erling Haaland, I think, last week before the international break when and they were telling you stay humble, Haaland, you stay humble, and now they have come to know what staying humble means. Good luck to Arsenal fans and how they deal with this. And in between all of that, there is Inter as well. In between all of that, there is Inter, and the best thing here is I think Unai Emery with that Aston Villa squad, he's in the same points as what Mikel Arteta is after 5 seasons. After 5 seasons, spending $800 million, Mikel Arteta is in the same points as Unai Emery. It's just 5 matches gone, but Unai Emery has taken Villa to a Champions League. They're beating Bayern Munich in the Champions League, which Arsenal have never done. So, 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 so I mean, and also, I mean, I think Unai Emery has done a fantastic job at Villa, maybe more than what Arteta has done at Arsenal. And also, there's this debate of Arteta versus Unai Emery, which I would not like to get into, but I always thought that Unai Emery had the more tactical skill set. But anyway, this is a match of City against Wolves, or rather, I say Wolves against City. Today I'm all telling it in the reverse, but today is the game of Wolves against City. I mean, Wolves, I think Wolves have not won a single game at home till now. I hope the law of averages doesn't catch up to us and something like that. But it's actually interesting. That's what I was thinking about. He's picked Savinho, Doku, and Haaland. I think you haven't seen Pep pick these sort of squads. Even with Rodri in the team. Even, I mean, he would always have either Grealish and Bernardo Silva on one or the other side. And today it almost feels that this season is one where Pep Guardiola is releasing the handbrake, is releasing the levers. Is almost this season almost feels like Pep Guardiola is taking you back to what he's taking you back to that Centurion season. He's taking you back to that Centurion season where you had Raheem Sterling and Leroy Sané on either wings with Sergio Aguero and maybe Gabby Jesus. So I think Pep is going more adventurous this season, which for me is which for me is very interesting. The squads are working out. The Kyle Walker dynamic is actually something I was discussing with a friend of mine who's also a City fan, and we were chatting about Jan Kuto leaving. Was telling was it the right decision, Mohan, for Jan Kuto to leave for Dortmund? That's something which is debatable, to be honest. Maybe I think Pep Guardiola didn't anticipate the personal issues that Walker would get into and stuff. He maybe thought the pace within Kyle Walker would hold up for one more year. I mean, that's the problem with players like Walker and all who are so physically, you know, who are physical specimens, not just in terms of body mass, but in terms of the speed and everything. You just do not know when they'll decline. The decline will be very sharp. So good to see Nathan Ake on the substitutes bench, and hopefully he'll get some minutes today. Manuel Akanji can slot into that right back role. The Wolves team. I mean, the Wolves team is. it's weak, but they have interesting players. They have Konya, they have Stad Larsson's been good in front of goal. Good that they don't have Hong Wei Shan, who always likes to score against us. I mean, I think Asian players generally like to score against us. I think Hong Min Son, Hong Wei Shan. I mean, it's a big game. I must say, even though it's so early in the race, in the title race, it's a big game in the overall context because when Arsenal drop points, Arsenal have dropped points. Arsenal are going into a tough schedule. They don't have the best defender. With them in one of their matches in the tough schedule, so it will be very interesting to see. So it will be very very interesting to see. I mean, they're putting this stat out that Wolves won this exact same fixture last season 2-1, and I know what happened in that fixture. Rodri wasn't there. We were trialing 1-0. Julian Alvarez made it 1-1 with a free kick, and then Hong Wei Shan should have been sent off, and he was not sent off, and people still say referees favor City and all of that. It's interesting, and Erling Haaland has drawn a blank for the last two matches as well. So when that will be in, so when that will be something to look forward to. Kovacic, Gundogan, Bernardo Silva. I mean, is it the most balanced midfield? Because Pep has actually got uh, I mean he's got 2 weeks to think around that. Pep's actually got 2 weeks to think around who to put in the midfield and all of that. And Pep Guardiola has done this. Bernardo Silva, Gundogan, Kovacic. Gautam is here. Hey there, citizens. Hey Gautam, how are you doing? JSK is here. Yo Mohan. Hey JSK, how are you doing? And what a return from international break, guys. Arsenal losing. Not just losing, they've lost bloody Saliba as well for the Liverpool game. I genuinely hope the Liverpool versus Arsenal game is a draw. The ball's gone out there. The ball's gone out. Nelson Semedo looks to come in. But what do you guys think about the lineup? JSK says we got a lot to talk about. Exactly, JSK. A hell of a lot to talk about. The new sporting director, the links with several of the coaches. I mean, Pep Guardiola's contract, TC Bagaristan leaving. I mean, links with Florian Wirtz, Jamal Musiala, City winning the APT case against the Premier League, the sponsorship rules and stuff. Arsenal in trouble with that. There's a lot of things to talk about. Issues of personal issues of Kyle Walker. Gautam says, yeah, things you love to see. Bayaji says, I don't fancy Doku the starter. That's absolutely spot on, Bayaji. Doku the Doku, the cameo is just superb. Comes on at the 75th minute and does what he does. But the Arsenal defeat, Gotham, like you said, that's what we love to see. We absolutely love to see the Arsenal defeat there. And by the way, I mean until last season, at least, I mean until the start of the first half of last season, at least Arsenal were at least trying to play football, passes and all of that. But don't you guys notice that the second half of last season and this season, their football has gone to shit. Arsenal might employ Jose Mourinho, and I think they have a better chance to win the league than Mikel Arteta because all they do is park the bus, play shitty, crappy football, and and try to win. That's it. Wolves are on the break. Josko Guardiol does extremely well there. Superb tackle. The turn of pace from Josko Guardiol is just so underrated. Gautam says the lineup looks good. The midfield dilemma, Gautam, the midfield dilemma. For me, I know Pep had 2 weeks to think about this in the international break, but I still think Kovacic, Matthews Nunez, and either of one, Gundogan and Bernardo Silva is the perfect fit. I do not think Bernardo Silva, Gundogan, and Kovacic are exactly the perfect fit, to be honest. Savinho, good to see Savinho back in starting. Savinho does well. Ah, Savinho is disappointed there. The cross is good. No one was attacking, but Savinho does absolutely brilliantly over there. Is there a VAR check or something? I don't know. JSK says I prefer Musiala over Words. I mean, City paints the ball there. Jeremy Doku, Erling Haaland. Yeah, he's been sent wide by Doku there. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland picks up the ball. Josko Guardiol coming forward. Mateo Kovacic. Kovacic now to Johnny Stones. Some people prefer to call him Boulders as well, but I call him Stones. Savinho there. That's a corner for City. I'm afraid of corners, guys. That's a corner for City. That's a that's a corner for City. How many times have we conceded counter attacks on our corners? I'm shit scared to see us taking a corner today. I'm absolutely shit scared to see us taking a corner. Hope Guardiola scores on this. Again, Wolves almost had a chance to counter us. How is this being possible? Remember the Fulham game, guys? How we were shitting ourselves on each corner. Hope Gundogan becomes sharp. JSK says I prefer Musiala over Wirtz. There have been some reports coming over JSK that Pep has given an ultimatum that he'll sign a contract only if City sign Musiala. I know that's a load of crap, but yeah, I think it's a fair enough assessment. I don't know what Gautam thinks. I think maybe Gautam prefers Wirtz. I don't know. But I think the problem with bringing in Florian Wirtz is because Phil Foden's there and Phil Foden's a left footer. Oscar Bob is a left footer. Josko Guardiol, Jeremy Doku, Josko Guardiol. So I think with Florian Wirtz, it will be insane with Florian Wirtz because Foden left footer, Bob left footer, James McAtee left footer. Even if you're assuming Bernardo Silva is coming to a decline, you Savinho is a left footer, so you literally have four left footers there. Jeremy, shoot! Ah, it's a strike where he should be at least testing the keeper there, Jeremy Doku. So that's the problem with Florian Wirtz. Literally across the front, 5, 6, you're having four left footers. It is not always good. It is not good at all. Scintillating football from City, and Jeremy Doku just miskicked it. I think Jamal Musiala offers not exactly something like Kevin De Bruyne, but I just think he offers something different. He's a good dribbler. He can take players on, press resistant, does excellent one-touch, two-touch passes. When I prefer Musiala to be honest, but I prefer Javi Simons. But I do not think we are in the race for him to be honest. But yeah, I think with Musiala or Words, I would actually go for Musiala to be honest. Wolves are on the Wolves have got a free man on the far side. And City score! Wolves score! What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Start Larson scores. Exactly. What the hell is this? Every game we bloody have to concede. Every game we bloody have to concede. What is this? Every bloody game you have to concede. What the hell, guys? Every game we have to bloody concede. ये क्या शगुन है क्या? That every time we give a goal back, goal to the opponent. Rico Lewis was slow in tracking back. Rico Lewis was absolutely slow in tracking back. Start Larson makes it 1-0. He's not a bloody Adama Traore to miss it. There's not one match where you can sit and think, well, Arsenal lost yesterday. I'll enjoy City's match today. There's nothing like that. Nothing like that. Every match with City is almost something like a goosebumpy kind of a thing. Gautam says Wolves have been a pain in the ass in recent times. That is true, but our defense has been a pain in the ass, Gautam. To be honest, defense has been a pain in the ass for the last 5-6 games. If only Adama Traore could score, I think we should have lost against Fulham 5-1, and I don't think anybody disagrees with that. I think nobody here disagrees that we didn't deserve to win against Fulham. Ah, what a save! What a save! It should have been 1-1. What a save by Jose Sa. What a save by Jose Sa. Should have been 1-1. Should have been 1-1. Bernardo Silva should have been 1-1. I thought it was 1-1. What a save that was. What a save that was. Why do goalkeepers turn into bloody Superman? हमारे साथ ही क्यों करते हैं ऐसा? Jeremy Doku with the ball. Senseless Jeremy Doku with the ball. Gundogan. Jeremy Doku. And City have lost the ball. I mean, that should have been 1-1. Again, a ball over the top. Again, a ball over the top. Again, a ball over the top. Wolves are in. If they score this, it's gone. I mean, so it's so early, but still, Jeremy Doku there picks up the ball. Jeremy Doku does extremely well. Jeremy Doku does extremely well there. City have advantage. Rico Lewis. Rico far side पे खा लिया यार. Bernardo Silva खा लिया far side पे. Yes, Bernardo is free. He's given it, but he's given it too late. John Stones. Baiji says, Jafuk, how easy it was. 2-3 passes in the space and job done. ये शकुन चल रहा है भैया जी. एक गोल तो कंसीड ही करेंगे. दिवाली बम्पर ऑफर. Diwali bumper offer. Easy header. Maybe the Wolves player Gundogan couldn't get there. Maybe the Wolves player headed it out. But ये तो बांटने का काम चल रहा है. Festivities. I mean, how can you concede from your first attempt, opponent's first attempt? What a save by Jose Sa. Gautam just what a save. JSK says that's what happens when you act like a fucking broke in the transfer market. Broke or कंजूस भी. Conjuse as well, JSK. Very miserly. I mean, should have signed a right back. Look at it, bloody. It's just 11 minutes and bloody Wolves players are now sitting on the ground. Bloody Wolves players are now sitting on the ground. What the hell? Baiji says now Jose Sa will become prime Casillas, not just prime Casillas. The booth of Buffon, Casillas, Victor Valdez, everything will come inside Jose Sa now. He doesn't make those saves against teams like, Arsenal and stuff. He doesn't make saves against teams like Arsenal and stuff, to be honest. Bloody hell. We should have scored with Bernardo Silva over there. Josko Guardiol. I mean, it doesn't take much for a manager to figure out. Josko Guardiol is high up the pitch. There is space. Bloody there on the outside. Whenever you get a ball, ping a long ball to him and one ball across our defense and goal. That's how easy it's become to score against us. So I mean, that's a free kick for City. That's a free kick for City and it's a yellow card. I don't think it's an obvious denial of a goal scoring opportunity, but it's a yellow card. It's outside the box, so obviously that's not a pen. But he stepped Savio there. Step his step Savio. Savio was through. I think Savio should take this free kick, to be honest. Gundogan and Savio. I think the angle for Gundo is better as well. Who do you guys want to take this free kick? Gundogan or Savio? Who do you guys want to take this free kick? I think Savio is taking it with the amount of talking he's doing. Hey, Ruben, just get back. We're 1-0 down. Suman says it's been a long time. The City kept clean sheet. That Bernardo Silva shot Suman should have gone in. How many blocks will these people do? I think the free kick from Savio wasn't that good. Who is the set piece coach for City? He bloody needs to be fired right now. But what the hell was it, Suman? Just two, three passes and across our defense. John Stones. It bloody looks like we were missing the recovery plays of Akanji there when Wolves scored the goal. Josko Guardiol, Jeremy Doku. Apart from that Bernardo Silva shot, when have we tested Yosesa? We have not even tested Yosesa. Bloody hell. John Stones, Jeremy Doku, Ikai Gundogan there. Wolves have been following the run as well. Jeremy Doku. It's a handball on Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva is looking good at Phil Foden. Sumant, what about Phil Foden? Sumant, what about Phil Foden? Not starting Phil Foden, is it a mistake? Not starting Phil Foden again. There's no creativity in the midfield. You've conceded, but where are the chances you're creating? I think City have had one shot the entire, I mean, in the first 16 minutes of this half. And you're making Wolves seem like bloody prime Barcelona here or prime Real Madrid. Again, that ball over Josko Guardiol. That's the target. That's the target. That's been the targeting. Fulham also targeted that Adama Traore. The only thing is he couldn't finish, and now Wolves are targeting it. And bloody look at the stat. Wolves had one touch in the opposition box to City's 14, and Wolves scored with that. They scored with one touch in our box. We have had bloody 14, we'll have 100, but still we won't score. That's how it is. Josko Guardiol, Ruben Diaz, Rico Lewis, Bernardo Silva has been counted out. His movements in the box have been very good. Wolves are coming out again. That's an excellent save. That's an excellent save from Edison. What the hell are we doing, guys? Another Wolves player through. Nelson Semedo through. Glad that it's Nelson Semedo who's through. And it was instead Larson or someone. Semedo cannot finish. I think it wasn't offside. It was in it wasn't offside. Borderline, I think it was level at best. But Gotham says Rodri is being missed badly. I just think you have to introduce Matthews Nunes there. We can't concede a second, Gotham. I know Chelsea have scored five here, bloody Brentford have scored five here. I know, but we just cannot concede a second here. That's another yellow card. They're holding Savinho back, but I think Savinho should have released the ball much early on. I know what Savinho was trying to do there. Savinho should have released the ball much early on. Haaland was through, I think he was free. I think he should book both Ait Nauri and Nelson Semedo. 20 minutes gone, goal down. Jeremy, pass it back. And Jeremy Dokus hit it out, I think. Created nothing in the last 10 minutes. It's a throw for Wolves. Nothing's happening, guys. No creativity at all. I don't know how can you keep Foden on the bench. I know he wants to bulk up that midfield, but you have Kovacic, Nunez, and Foden. I think Gundogan's not doing his job. Gundogan's physically done. You cannot expect Gundogan to hold that midfield or provide defensive cover to Kovacic. Look at that one ball through the middle. When is the last time you saw teams cutting through City through the middle? Through the wings I can get it, but through the middle. Kova, can you please pass? Can you please hurry up the passing? Ah, don't know what Guardiola was trying to do there. I think he was aiming for the far corner, to be honest. I think Guardiola was aiming for the far corner. There was no way he was curling it in from there. This is exactly what happened in the last fixture, I think. Last season against Wolves. Erling, go and press. Bloody, we are now making Jose Sa seem like prime Edison with his passing and stuff. Kovacic is not driving through the middle at all. Wolves are not allowing that. Gautam says Wolves are the new Tottenham. ah, just opportunities starting to come. Maybe I think, but you think you needed Phil Ford and you maybe needed a Jack Grealish today more than a Doku. Someone who can be precise rather than have extravagant dribbling. Ilkay Gundogan with the corner. Look at how Wolves are charging to hit us on the break from corners again. Don't know what Jeremy Doku is doing. On corners, why do we have Jeremy Doku as a spare man? He always does shit. Rico Lewis, Bernardo Silva, Savinho, Josko Guardiol, John Stones, Savinho to Jeremy Doku, who is clueless as ever. Kovacic, Jeremy Doku is just playing shit, man. Get Jeremy Doku off the fucking pitch. He's just playing so shit. Cannot dribble with the ball. His shots are abysmal. You know, he's won us the game against Fulham last match, but he's fouling the Wolves player. Get Grealish on. Bring Baggio is right. Bring Jeremy Doku as a sub. This is what Wolves want. Breaking play. Why does Jeremy Doku want to break the play? Ruben Diaz. That's a free kick for City. It's taken quickly. Jeremy Doku does not know what to do with the ball. That's another free kick for City. Has to be a yellow card, to be honest. It's 26 minutes gone. Problem is not the time that's lapsed, but the problem is how many times have we tested Jose Sa, except the Bernardo one where he made a world class save, and how many chances have we created for Erling Haaland, the best striker in the world? Zero. That is what is pissing me off. Zero chances created for Erling Haaland. We're playing as if we are having a false nine and not Haaland there. No chances created for Haaland, Gautam. That is what is pissing me off. Bloody Savinho misses his kick as well. What is this? Rico Lewis passes it against a Wolves player. Kovacic, Rico Lewis, Josko Guardiol, Jeremy Doku. Doku does extremely well there. Otherwise, the Wolves player was away. Guardiol was taken out of the game. I think space is out wide. You have to do it out to end. Kovacic just passed it outside. Sums up the day. Kovacic just passed it outside to no one. John Stones, one of the most abysmal first half performances I'm seeing. Rico Lewis does extremely well. Wolves are defending very resolutely here. Wolves are playing as if they're top of the league. Jeremy Doku. Josko Guardiol, Ruben Diaz, Guardiol again, Jeremy Doku. So close. Why can't we take a chance? Wolves are playing a 4-4-2, I think, to be honest. Zubimendi, not Zubimendi, Josko Guardiol, Jeremy Doku. Doku's grown into the game a bit more in the last 4-5 minutes, I would say. Kovacic has been abysmal. It's not been good at all. Jeremy Doku. And I don't know what Ruben Diaz is coming into the box and doing. Ruben Diaz is trying to play 1-2 with Jeremy Doku, and no one's even bloody caring about Erling Haaland. Jeremy Doku with a great ball in, and Gundogan just can't get there. No one's even bloody giving a ball to Erling Haaland. Jeremy Doku. I mean, no one's bloody attacking the penalty box. Great ball in again, but no one wants to be there. How have Brentford and Chelsea scored five against these lot right in the same ground, and we are not able to do anything? Just it's beyond me. And I think bloody Ruben Diaz has gone on Jose Sa, and now Jose Sa will sleep for the next 15 minutes, and that will be half time. Bernardo Silva didn't do anything to Jose Sa there. I don't know why he's gone down. The midfield ain't working. Zero creativity in the midfield. Don't know what Pep's looking at there. Zero creativity in the midfield, and Will Foden's on the bench. Ederson gladly collects the ball over there. 32 minutes gone, bloody hell. Zero chances. I mean, I don't think Erling Haaland's had a touch in the penalty box as well. I don't know if he's had a touch in the penalty box. And City score! Wow! Josko Guardiol to get the man, to get the long range strike. Josko Guardiol, what a banger! Wow! Look at what he's done! Josko Guardiol, you champ! Wow! And people say, Arsenal fans say, William Saliba is the best defender in the league. Gabriel is the best defender in the league. This is what my man can do. This is what Josko Guardiol can do. Tell me another defender in the world who can curl the ball, of his weaker foot onto the far post. Tell me another defender in the world who can curl the ball of his weaker foot into the far post. There can be no other defender like that. He's not done it here itself. He's done it at the Bernabeu. He's done it away. I think in Bayern Munich. I mean, he's done it at the toughest grounds. Costco Guardiol. Wow. Bernardo Silva. City must not take their foot off the pedal now. Bernardo Silva, they're out wide. Jeremy Doku is free. Jeremy Doku is free. Gundo goes to Jeremy Doku there. Jeremy Doku with Josko Guardiol on the outside. That's not a penalty anyway. Wow. What a goal from Josko Guardiol that was. He has to be the best defender in the Premier League, not because he scored that goal, but because of his skill set. City have been conceding goals, but he's how many goals has Josko Guardiol had a fault in? Zero, I must say. Bernardo Silva, Ruben Diaz. Come on, guys, let us not take our foot off the gas. It just wouldn't stick for Erling Haaland over there. It just wouldn't stick for Erling Haaland over there. We need to get Haaland into the game. We need to absolutely get Erling Haaland into the game. Ilkay Gundogan, Mateo Kovacic. I think Kovacic is slowing down the game a bit too much today. I don't know why. Ilkay Gundogan. Ruben, not Ruben Diaz, John Stones. It is Ruben Diaz actually. And Jeremy Doku, Josko Guardiol, Ruben Diaz, Jeremy Doku. And it's a corner for City. It's a corner for City. I hate corners, but let us see. I somehow have a feeling we can do something with this corner. Somehow think we can do something with this corner. Kovacic. Ah, I don't know why Savinho is just not getting his shots right. He has a wonderful left foot. Gautam says that Bernardo shot save costed as a sure shot goal, and he almost saved this as well. Gautam, if you see it closely, just imagine if Josesa would have saved this. It would have been insane. He almost saved this. Look at it, he almost stretched. Rico Lewis does well over there. Josko Guardiol. Jeremy Doku ahead of him. Guardiol. Josko Guardiol into the box. Almost. Ah. Ah. If luck would have been on our side, ball probably would have fallen to Erling Haaland over there. It's an open goal, but just look at Josko Guardiol running there into the box. I think Bernardo Silva was actually thinking he would have had an open goal to tap it into, but no. The only tactic they're using is long ball. Again, it baffles me. Against Arsenal, down to 10 men, why didn't Guardiola take shots? It was Diaz taking shots, it was Akanji taking shots, Walker taking shots. Guardiola didn't take many shots. It baffles me again with this sort of ability. Why would you not want Guardiola to take shots? Savinho, Jeremy Doku. Can we get one more before the break? That will break Wolves. Josko Guardiola. Don't know what Kovacic was trying to do there. Are we now only gonna score off long shots or what? Then bloody break. Sign James Ward-Prowse. The league is over if we sign James Ward-Prowse. I don't know what sort of ball that was. Savinho's totally lost it today. That is all because of the shit Savinho's done. Gautam says, by the way, City are interested in Diego Costa, Porto keeper. JSK says, get him. Diego Costa would have been my crush if I wasn't straight. Gautam says, and as for the manager, if Pep leaves, it's Amorim. I'm still not quite sure that if Pep leaves, it will be Amorim. I think I'm not sure it might be Amorim, but I know why. Offside. Wolves player is offside over there. I know why the links are there because that's how it's been done in the past. Isigi Bagarestan, Pep Guardiola. Now City want to follow the process. Hugo Vienna and Ruben Amorim. But I think Michel is very close in the race. That's an excellent run there. Rico! Ah! Rico Lewis should have taken the shot early on there, and now City are vulnerable to counter attack. He's done extremely well. Savinho does extremely well there. Look at his work rate. Savinho does extremely well. He's had a bad game, but he's done very well. 5 more minutes to go, plus I think 1 or 2 minutes of added time. Jeremy Doku with the ball. Josko Guardiola. I think if you observe, I think Doku's look the most dangerous when Guardiola is making either an overlapping or underlapping run. Otherwise, they're doubling on him. Savinho there. Great ball in to Jeremy Doku. Wonderful switch. Guardiola was looking to shoot again. Not a good ball. Gotham City also looking at Xabi Alonso. I think Xabi Alonso goes to Real Madrid. I think Gotham. That's. I think Alonso goes to Real Madrid. I think that's an open secret. I think Alonso goes to Madrid, and I think it's going to be between Michel and Amorim. With Amorim, one of the problem is is someone who plays three at the back. So I think playing three at the back, you need wing backs and all of that. I think that's not the structure of players we have now. I think that was one of the reasons why Liverpool didn't want Amorim. Amorim was the top choice for Liverpool as well. Jeremy Doku does extremely well there. The Wolves player is left in the mud. Doku should not waste this ball. It's Ilkay Gundogan. He's been a bit loose in possession today. Look at it. He's lost the ball. When have you seen Ilkay Gundogan lose the ball? Gundogan's not been on it. I don't know what you guys think. I mean, what do we do with Gundogan? He's not been on it. I know he can, he will become clutch some point, but it's not been on it at least. Great ball into Savio. Not a good cross in. Haaland's not even had a single touch inside the box from open play. So I think for me it's between Michel and Amorim, and with Amorim the thing is the three at the back stuff. Because to implement the three at the back, I think you need a different profile of a players. And with Xabi Alonso as well, I don't know if they can adapt, but I think with Xabi Alonso as well, the three at the back thing, yeah, I mean, Kovacic again losing the ball, not in a dangerous area, but losing the ball. I mean, you could argue that City are anyway, City's midfield is anyway in need of restructuring. Like for example, De Bruyne replacement. We need a De Bruyne replacement. Bernardo Silva is someone who would need replacing. If not next year or the year after, Kyle Walker will be going. Maybe you're looking for another centre back. Savinho does extremely well there. Ah, so I think the team is in need of restructuring as well. So you could, but again with Ruben Amorim, the thing is if Amorim adapts, it's fine. But through the academy ground level, it's been 4-3-3. I mean the tactics are what Pep Guardiola is implemented through the club. You suddenly cannot have a three at the manager come in and disrupt all of that. So those are my issues with Amorim. Jeremy Doku, that's a corner for City. The manager selection is will be interesting, but honestly, if it's my choice, I would like to want Michel. I think it will be the last kick of the half probably because 45 minutes gone plus 2 minutes, not exactly the last kick, but it will be very sweet. It will be wonderful if we can score from this corner. We have recycled it well. Ikai Gundogan again. And Wolves were almost through a counter attack. Again, why do we always do this shit when we try to take a corner? I just not understand. Bernardo Silva, what a ball. Very good ball from Bernardo Silva. Gundogan not up to it again. Clutch Gundo would have had one or two goals in this match easily. Ah, again! Gotham again the save. What the hell is this? We should have been 3-1 up in this half. Again the save. This time the shot was from Savinho. And again the save. Exactly. Again the save. Probably this one was a bit more easier than the Bernardo Silva one. But again, it's coming through bodies. It should have been 3-1 at least. Savinho knows it. He should have scored. He did everything right. I mean, why do goalkeepers become like this when they're facing bloody City? And I think that will be that. Savinho knows it. He's disappointed. He should have scored. What a chance that was. Maybe should have gone far post instead of the near post. Stad Larsen scored a goal which any one of us would have scored here. So easy. And Bernardo and Josko Guardiola scored a goal which I don't see any other defender in the entire Premier League score. They, I mean, you can score it once, that is okay, but Guardiola scored that kind of a goal repeatedly again and again and again. What a goal there from Josko Guardiola. Second half coming up, goosebumpy second half coming up for us. It has been like this throughout the season. Chelsea, Arsenal, Fulham, you name it. When was the last time? I think maybe Ipswich. Apart from Ipswich, all the games were like this, are like this for us. Bloody shaky as hell. Second halves. And we are bloody. I mean, do we even have a clean sheet this season? No. Zero clean sheets. Maybe the clean sheet was against Inter in the Champions League. Gotham says dropping points against this Wolves will be catastrophic. Katham, do you remember all those years ago under Manuel Pellegrini? When Otamendi was there, we dropped points against bloody Norwich. And Norwich celebrated so hard that after that game, they never won another game and they went straight back to the championship. I think Wolves will get relegated, I think. I think Wolves have a chance of getting relegated, to be honest. They're that bad. And for me, it's okay, you've not scored goals, but how many touches has Erling Haaland had inside the box? I think zero. Have you guys seen Erling Haaland have a touch inside the box today? I haven't seen zero. Forget shots. Erling Haaland did not have a touch inside the penalty box today, and we have had 20, 30 touches. That is catastrophic. We are actually playing like we're playing with a false nine. We are playing with 10 men here, guys. We're not playing with 11 men. We are playing with 10 men here. No one wants to pass to Erling Haaland. And Erling Haaland's also not coming back to defend. We are playing with 10 men here. That's why we're finding it so difficult. Actually, we have to, kudos to City that with 10 men, we have actually come back from 1-0 down. Because Erling Haaland's not doing any bloody thing. Gautam says zero touches. Exactly. Zero touches. Bayaji, exactly. Haaland had zero touches. But Rico gets into great position but doesn't have finishing. Bayaji, the thing is, it's 10v11. Wolves are playing with 11 and we are playing with 10. What has Erling Haaland done in this game today? Zero touches. I'm not blaming him, but zero touches. He's not coming back because obviously he's instructed not to. He's coming back to help out the not coming back to help out the defense. Haaland's done nothing. We are playing with 10 men. That's the problem. I think simple. Remove Haaland, bring in Jack Grealish or Phil Foden in that false nine role. Play Bernardo in that false nine role. Bring or Gundogan in that false nine role. Bring Phil Foden into the midfield. We bloody are 3-1-4-1 up right now. Wolves were there for the taking. I think with the false nine we do better in this game because then Wolves do not have anyone to mark. And we obviously do not want to pass to Erling Haaland. What the hell have we been playing? That's the question. Bernardo is having chances inside the box. Gundo is having chances inside the box. Savinho is having it. Bloody Josko Guardiola is getting inside the box. I'm seeing. I mean, the insane thing is insane. बात ये है कि Ruben Diaz has had 4 touches inside the box. I myself have seen 2-3 touches of Ruben Diaz inside the box, and he blasts one wide. Erling Haaland had less touches than John Stones and Ruben Diaz and Josko Guardiola and Rico Lewis inside a penalty box. That's how pathetic it is. That's how pathetic our attacking gameplay is. हमें तो तारीफ करने चाहिए सिटी का कि कि 10 10 men के साथ we have come back from 1-0 down to 1-1 in a tough away ground. 47 touches in the opposition box, 2 touches for goals in the opposition box, and the bloody score of 1, and the almost score of the second. 10 shots for us, 2 shots goals. 0.69 our XG. Their XG is 0.93. Obviously, it will be higher, but the thing is, Haaland's not getting onto the ball. We are playing with one hand tied behind the back. They're showing the goal. They're showing the goal. They'll actually highlight whose mistake is it. Let's see whose mistake is it. Let's see whose mistake is it. Stad Larsen is on the far side. Rico Lewis just cannot allow Stad Larsen to get in front of him there. You cannot allow the ball to reach Stad Larsen. I mean, you just cannot allow the ball to reach Stad Larsen from one side to the other. It just cannot be allowed. JSK's midfield sucks. Midfield is not there, JSK to suck. Bernardo in the box, Gundogan in the box. Kovacic is very slow. Wolves in their two chances should have scored both. Both Start Larsen was an open goal, and I think if it was a striker in place of Nelson Semedo, maybe Matthew Cunha, I think Wolves score. Second is a one-on-one. How can one ball over the top open us up like that? Suman says somehow I was waiting for Matthews Nunes. Suman says XG is 0.69 for City. Worst in recent times. I mean, partly that XG is because I think Josko Guardiola scored an unbelievable goal. I think the XG for Josko Guardiola's goal is zero point 0.1 or something like that. It's very less. That's a crazy goal. I mean, I think we underestimate the difficulty of Josko Guardiola's goal. The XG of Josko Guardiola's score is zero point 0.1. It's less than zero point 0.1, which means that's a goal that is not expected at all. Look at it, Josko Guardiola, 54 appearances, 7 goals, and he scored 6 from the right foot and 1 from the header. Are we gonna play football like this? Long shots against Fulham as well. It was Mateo Kovacic, 2 long shots, goal. Against Chelsea, how did we win? Mateo Kovacic, long shot from outside the box, goal. I mean, in this season, every match, if you see, maybe with the exception of Ipswich or maybe Arsenal, in each of those matches, we have had at least one long shot to score a goal, and we don't bloody provide service to Erling Haaland. Bayaji says Haaland can still have a second half hat trick with the chances we are creating. We are not. The problem is, Bayaji, we are not creating the chances for Haaland. Haaland, I think, loves specific kind of chances which only De Bruyne can create. The chances we are creating is for false nine kind of a strikers. For example, Bernardo Silva runs into the box and he tries to cut it back. For example, Savio tries to cut it back to the edge of the box. Kovacic tries to play a 1-2 with Ilkay Gundogan and Bernardo Silva makes the third man run. All of these are extreme false nine tactics, if I would say. All of these are extreme false nine tactics. Gautam says Nunez has some past with Wolves. Let him complete his story. He should have started. Matthews Nunes should have started, Gautam. Matthews Nunes should have started. JSK says if Pep leaves, there needs to be a major clear out. I do not think there'll be a major clear out, to be honest. JSK, I mean, in a way, you could say maybe yes, because it's forced, because Bernardo leaves. I mean, Bernardo will be on the verge of leaving because what he'll be already 31, I think, by the end of the season. Walker definitely leaves. But Bernardo leaves, Walker definitely leaves. I think Gundogan is almost coming to the end of his this thing. De Bruyne leaves. So ideally, I think you have four of the main players. If we have to name four of the main players and in Pep's era, you would name Bernardo Silva and Gundogan and De Bruyne and Walker. And in the 6-7 of them, you'll name these four. So I think in a way, I think organically it's coming to an end. I think if Pep signs another contract, a contract for another year, I think organically, I think after that 1 year, an era of Pep will come to an end and we'll have new sort of players coming in. If Pep doesn't sign a contract, then I think we'll have to see how do we deal with these players like Bernardo Silva and stuff. Do we give them one more year, or what does Ruben Amorim want to do with them? That will be the question. JSK says, and Phil Foden from Player of the Year to bench warmer. Literally, what the f? JSK, Phil Foden has saved Pep's ass last season. Everton 1-0 down. Who rescues you? Brentford 1-0 down. Who rescues you? And by the way, all of these are tough, hostile away games. West Ham, last game of the season, massive pressure. Phil Foden scores 2 goals, bang, bang, and the entire pressure is relieved. Against Real Madrid, 1-0 down Bernabeu. Who rescues you? Phil Foden with the long shot. Phil Foden's just Phil Foden saved Pep's ass last season. Without Foden, Pep doesn't win. Without Foden, Pep doesn't win the league last season. And still he's on the bench, especially when just imagine if you had if Phil Martin Odegaard was injured last for Arsenal, right? If Arteta had Foden on the bench, how much outrage would it create? I think the same level of outrage should be right now with De Bruyne out. I don't know why you're keeping Foden on the bench. And that too, we are having zero creativity, and that too, Foden's long shots are just. Euros semi-finals. Who hits a long shot and saves England's ass? Phil Foden. Phil Foden has a skill which I do not think any player in the Premier League has from outside of the box. Both Guardiola and Phil Foden. And yet against Arsenal, who are taking the shots? Kyle Walker and Ruben Diaz and Manuel Akanji, and not Guardiola and Foden. That's what baffles me actually against Arsenal as well. Bayaji says still crap from corners. It's okay, Bayaji, if we are crap from corners, but but we are gifting goals from corners to the opposition team. That is what my worry is. Today Wolves almost had two counter attacks from corners again, almost. Fadama Traore could finish, we would have lost against Fulham from corners. If Inter could finish, we would have lost that match in the Champions League from corners as well. I don't know who the set piece coach is, but I think the set piece coach surely must have been a spy sent by Liverpool or United or Arsenal or whoever to make us so crap that we start. How can a team be so crap that you start conceding goals to the opposition from your own set piece? How can you be so crap? I haven't seen a team, and I think I'll never see a team who are so crap that we concede goals to the opposition. We give goals to the opposition from our corners. Gautam says we are selling Walker for 15 million pounds to Saudi, and also I think Gautam, the wages he's on, I think Walker's on 300,000 pounds if I'm not wrong per week. That Bernardo goal they're showing, I just cannot still believe that Jose Sa saved that. I cannot believe Jose Sa made both of those saves from Savinho and Bernardo Silva. Gautam says the words versus Musiala debate. My take is words is a better goal scorer than Musi, and Musi is a better goal creator than words. My personal preference is none of them. It's Xavi Simons exactly, Gautam. When I want Xavi Simons, his creative vision, his pressure assistance, everything. It's just so good. It's just so good, and he's a good creator and he's a good goal scorer as well. But Gautam, my main issue with Florian Wirtz is you bring Florian Wirtz in and you look at your midfield. Midfield and attacking players. Savinho left-footed, Wirtz left-footed, Oscar Bob left-footed, Phil Foden left-footed. Have I missed out on someone? James McAtee left-footed. These many left-footed players. Where is the balance? You'll just be left with Bloody Jeremy Doku and Jack Grealish as the right-footed players. Imagine into Brian has coming to an end, Gundogan's coming to an end, and you bloody have Bernardo Silva left-footed as well. इतना इतना लेफ्ट फुटर से करेंगे क्या? Josko Guardiola on the ball. A half that could very well define our season. Just never know. That's a corner for City. And again, I'm pissed off a corner for City. JSK says, anyway, any CDM news for Jan? If we don't sign any, we are left. Zubimendi is the one. Zubimendi and Ederson of Atlanta. And Samuel Ricky as well. We have heard a lot of chatter about Samuel Ricky as well, to be honest. It's offside. Bernardo Silva is offside. Gautam says Zubimendi is the only link we have currently for the winter. Even Samuel Ricky is there, Gautam. I think the order they're telling is Zubimendi, Samuel Ricky, and Ederson. I think three names they're anyway telling. It's on the short list. I think Tommy Doyle has come on for Andre, who's the Brazilian midfielder. I don't know what's happened to Savinho's crossing today. I just don't know. Gautam Singh Wolves are playing 3-5-2, exactly 3-5-2, or rather it's a 5-3-2, Gautam, to be honest, because most of the time the wing backs are just defending 5-3-2. That is one of the reason why I think Stones and Diaz are entering the box and Haaland's mud out of the game. I mean, it's difficult for Pep to not play Haaland in certain games, but I think in games like these, I think it's difficult for the opposition to deal with a false nine than with a striker like Erling Haaland, to be honest, because you play three centre backs and against it if you play a false nine, there's no one the three centre backs are marking. The entire plan goes to dumps. So I think false nine could work better against these teams, especially playing 3-5 to Savinho there. That's ball's gone out for a City throw in. Gautam says Foden in for Haaland, but he'll never do that. He'll never do that. We know Gautam. He'll never do that. I know Pep can be ruthless, but Haaland doesn't deserve it. But that's tactically that's how the situation is. To be honest, chance for Erling Haaland is missed it. He scuffed it. That was a good chance for Erling Haaland. Should be putting the ball in the back of the net. He's the world's best striker. Those chances they should go. They should go in back of the net. And John Stones under pressure. Haaland should be burying that. Haaland should be absolutely burying that. Haaland should be absolutely burying that. He's miskicked it. What a ball from Savio. Haaland's miskicked it as the ball was a bit behind him, but I think Haaland should be burying that, to be honest. That was a good chance for Erling Haaland. The pressing is high. I think false nine is the answer. I don't know what you guys think. False nine is actually the Erling Haaland there. Ah! Miss pass to Savio. Three miss passes today. What the hell is happening, guys? Three miss pass. I mean, City don't do Pep's teams don't do three miss passes in an entire season. What the hell? 50 touches in the opposition box. And Haaland's had his first touch just now. That too, it was a miss kick. And I don't even call it a touch because it's a miss kick. So Haaland's technically not had any touches in the box. Sabinho does extremely well. Uh, Maybe I think shift Sabinho to the left. Sorry, to the right. Jack Grealish. Left hand out. Josko Guardiola. That's a corner for City. We're creating 5 minutes gone. We are creating. We need to be absolutely patient, guys. We need to be very, very patient. We are creating. JSK says Zubimendi is the best. He can play box to box, two central midfield. That is true. Can cover for both, to be honest. People are telling what if Rodri comes back, but still Zubimendi can play. He's versatile at that. Ilkay Gundogan with the corner. Jeremy Doku. I don't know what sort of shit ball that was from Mateo Kovacic. Why is Matthew Kovacic trying to clip balls inside the box? He should have passed it to Savinho, and Savinho was having a great angle to put the ball inside the box. क्या सोच रहा था Kovacic? I just do not know. Jeremy Doku does extremely well. Rico Lewis. Savinho just could not keep the ball over there. Bloody Wolves are on a counter attack now. And City do absolutely well. The game's opened up now. Kind of. It's kind of opened up now. Ilkay Gundogan. And Gundogan's not able to complete a simple pass as well, I think. Savinho. What a save from Jose Sa. Again, what a save from Jose Sa. What is this goalkeeper on? What a save that is. What a save that is, Gautam. What is this goalkeeper on? I thought it went in. What a save. What the hell was that save? Bernardo was having a little joke with Jose Sa, but this is not funny. And Jeremy Doku, I think Jeremy Doku has the worst long shot, I think. I know he scored one against Fulham, but in general, I think you look at Jeremy Doku striking from outside the box, it's just pathetic. 54 minutes gone, it's almost 10 minutes gone, the half has started. We should have had a goal. Erling Haaland's chance, this chance, we should have had a goal. Everyone's sharing, everyone's in a funny mood there. I cannot, Pep and me cannot understand what's funny. Gautam says, I think we will kill Pep. Look at his first frustration to the corner kicks. Bernardo Silva does extremely well. Savinho should not waste the opportunity. Ilkay Gundogan, that's a foul on Ilkay Gundogan there. That's a clear foul on Ilkay Gundogan. That's a clear foul on Ilkay Gundogan there. That's a clear foul on Gundogan. I don't know what Gomes is complaining. Savinho. Not a good ball in, and Wolves get the ball. John Stones has been just shit in this match. John Stones has been absolute dog shit, if you ask me. Wolves are coming in. This is a good attack from Wolves. I don't know why Ruben Diaz was not engaging. Why he let Cunha come on, come on, come on. I just can't understand this defending. I think Akanji needs to come in this on this back line. It's just pathetic. It's just pathetic from Ruben Diaz. He's just inviting Cunha to come on, come on, come on. Why doesn't he engage with Cunha? I think Stones as well is somehow on the decline or is rusty. I don't understand. Goals are looking the more likely to. So bloody bring on Walker now. I've had enough of this shit with us not having a pacey backline. I think we need Walker in this backline anyway. Savinho. Good ball, but that was asking Erling Haaland to do a lot, to be honest. Good ball from Savinho again. But yeah, Totti got there first anyway. Rico Lewis does extremely well to pinch the ball. Bernardo Silva, Rico Lewis, Jeremy Doku will get there. He has to pass it back. Jeremy, keep the ball for health's sake. He does. Rico Lewis again, just maintain possession, guys. Maintain possession. That's all. Savinho, Savinho again. Difficult ball to control, but he somehow does it, and it's a corner for City, which is useless. It's a corner for City, which is useless, and Phil Foden's coming on. Phil Foden's coming on. There's something to celebrate today. Almost fell there. Gautam's telling Foden's coming. Yes, Foden's coming, Gautam. That's welcome side. But I think, did we have a chance with this? I think no. The ball went too quickly to Jose Sa. But look at Edison there. I don't know what. Our backline is in absolute shambles. I mean, Rico Lewis and Guardiola are good, but Diaz and Stones have just been pathetic. Both don't have pace. Maybe Stones has a bit more pace than Diaz, but it's just pathetic. Josko Guardiola, Rico Lewis, Kovacic back to Rico Lewis. There's no coordination between anyone on the pitch today. Jeremy Doku does extremely well there to get the ball. Kovacic, Savinho, Wolves have been working hard. We just need to keep pecking away at it. Savinho, Bernardo Silva. That's a free kick. right at the edge of the box. It's a difficult angle to be honest. Probably Haaland will try, I don't know, but Kovacic was doing his kind of a thing where he receives the ball, goes the other side, and then shapes to shoot. Last half an hour to go. I think Foden needs to take it. Is Foden in? I think he's not in yet. Foden is not in yet. I think Gundo needs to take it, to be honest. I don't trust anyone else. I think Gundo needs to take it, and we need to stop wasting time on this. Gundo needs to take it. Perfect angle for Ikai Gundogan. Gundo needs to take it, if you ask me. Wolves are wasting time here, guys. It's obvious. We need to be smart. Who is this Gomes? Just seems to be an absolute shithead. Ah, ah. Free kicks from that close range are actually very difficult, to be honest. Ah, I think Foden is coming on now, but ah, it's not been a breaking plan. Jose Sa has hit it long, like he's been doing the entire game, and Kovacic has done well. Savinho's done extremely well there. Savinho's done very well there. Savinho's done superbly there. It probably was big behind Bernardo Silva, but Rico Lewis, Bernardo Silva can get there now. It's a throw into City. Rico Lewis, Jeremy Doku. Doku's done very well there. I don't know what Gundogan was trying there. Gundogan's been absolutely pathetic since his comeback from Barcelona. Ah, the last 5, 6 sort of minutes, nothing's quite been happening, to be honest. Rico Lewis done very well there. Mateo Kovacic, Ilkay Gundogan, Savinho. Josko Kovacic. I don't know what that ball from Guardiola to Kovacic was. And Foden still not come on. And it's a throw into Wolves. Phil Foden's coming on now. I don't know what took him so long. Doku's gone. Interesting. So Bernardo Silva on the right hand side. 25 more minutes to go, guys. And Wolves are making their change as well. Cunha is off. Forbes is on. Wow. Forbes is quick. Forbes is real quick. Forbes is very quick. He's from Manchester City Academy. Forbes is real quick, guys. Watch out for Forbes. Forbes is bloody very quick. We need Walker, I think. I think we are going to concede here. Suman says it is not the same city. Losing balls, short passing is terrible. So many misjudged passes. It's definitely not the same city, Suman. I think we must realize that we are a team that is in need of crucial structural rebuilding again. When I say structural rebuilding, it's who are the ones. I mean, I think I look at the Champions League final winning team, and if you look at that midfield, Rodri, Gundogan, De Bruyne. De Bruyne is injury prone now. Gundogan's been on a decline. You can see Rodri is not there, of course, injured. So if you look at that team, many players are not there. I mean, not there in the sense they're already on the decline and things like that. So I mean, there's a need of rebuilding that, and we haven't done that. Kyle Walker, no replacement for him. So I think it's definitely not the same city. So we are in need of structural rebuilding and stuff. Look at it. I mean, Wolves are looking like they will score most likely than us. That's how it's actually seeming now, to be honest. Gundogan, and it's a throw in for City. I think in the summer we needed another midfielder. Danny Olmo was the call, but since Gundogan came back, maybe I think Pep took the call. We didn't need one, but clearly Gundogan's not at that level. He will improve. I'm sure we know how clutch of a player Gundogan is, but in general, that's what the problem has been. Bernardo not at the same level. Phil Foden, Bernardo Silva. And Savinho with the chance. He should have at least tested the goalkeeper. That was an easy chance by Savinho standards. I imagine Mahrez being there, and I think Mahrez hits the target at least from that. I know it's his weak foot, but still, I think Savinho should have done better. Jack Grealish is coming on. I don't know why it always happens that we start Grealish and Bernardo together, and then it turns out to be shit, and then we'll have to bring on Savinho Doku. And when we start Savinho Doku, it turns out to be shit, and we have to, do the Grealish Bernardo thing. I don't know why. Always it turns out to be the opposite, whatever we think. I don't know what Savinho is doing there. There's no way he's getting past Nelson Semedo. Savinho again. I think Kyle Walker needs to come into this game. I don't know what Pep's thinking, but Kyle Walker needs to come into this game. Otherwise, very difficult. Forbes is extremely quick. I've seen him against Liverpool, I think. Forbes is extremely quick. Someone bloody get the ball of the Wolves player. Someone bloody take the ball. No one's taking the ball. Look at it. We're just standing still. One of the worst performances, I would say. Suman says no, Kyle Walker, he will foul. But Sumant, Forbes is quick. No one in the team can catch Forbes except Kyle Walker. Forbes is extremely quick. He's quicker than Doku. He's almost as quick as Adama Traore. Forbes. He was from City Academy. Forbes is extremely quick. I think we need Walker to deal with Forbes. At least Akanji, if not Walker. John Stones. Jagreel is straight away in the mix. Good cross from Jack Grealish. I think it's a head injury to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva's down. Yes, it's a head injury. I think there's blood coming out. It's a head injury to Bernardo Silva. And bloody hell, it's our own player who's kicked him. It's maybe Phil Foden, I think. And Bernardo Silva had a clear header there. I think it was Phil Foden whose foot went into Bernardo Silva. Matthews Nunes is coming on. Sumant, your wish fulfilled. Your wish fulfilled, Sumant. Bernard Matthews Nunes is coming on. Gautam says Nunez. I mean, you look at the day, Gautam, how it's gone. Bernardo Silva had a clear header. Kilman, not Kilman. The Wolves defender was not getting. I think Trent Dawson. Dawson was not getting there, and Phil Foden's hit Bernardo on the head. Look at it. 15 more minutes to go. I said 25 more minutes to go, and it just seems the last 10 minutes just passed by like that. 15 more minutes to go. Pep is telling something to Bernardo. Bernardo is telling to Pep that Pep, whatever you say, it is shit. It's absolute shit what we are playing today. The tactics have been shit today, and we have been shit today. Complete total shit. That's what Bernardo Silva is telling Pep, I think. This is the game, guys. 15 minutes. Can we take our chance? Can we create at least one chance? That's another question. This is the game right here. 15 minutes to go. We never give up till the end. But 15 minutes to go. Jack Grealish, the game looks more controlled. I think he should have started with Grealish and Bernardo with Foden in midfield. I think all of us agree with that now. The Savinho Doku experiment is just not working. At least both of them cannot start together, if you ask me. Kovacic, Phil Foden, Ilkay Gundogan, Phil Foden, Gundogan again, John Stones. If John Stones were to read the definition of crap, he will realize that he'll have to bring in a new word to describe the performance is put in today. John Stones' performance today is pathetic than crap. Suman says Nunez for Gundo. What are your views on Gundogan, Sumant? To be honest, because just don't think he's up to the levels. We're just passing it around. Jack Grealish, Josko Guardiol, John Stones, Josko Guardiol, Jack Grealish. Good cross from Grealish, to be honest. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. It's much more controlled now with Grealish and Bernardo there. Ruben Diaz. Josko Guardiol, Jack Grealish again. Everything is going towards Jack Grealish. His footwork has been immaculate, Jack Grealish today. Almost thought it fell to Erling Haaland, but it's a foul on Gundogan. Sorry, Gundogan does a foul and relieves Wolves. And Matthews Nunes comes on. That's been the day for Ilkay Gundogan today. It's been the day for City today. Not a good day at all. Pep got it wrong as well, partly. Wolves make a substitution as well. Suman says problem is not exactly with Gundo. The players around Gundo are unable to gel together. That's also there, Suman. That's also there because I mean, again, the dilemma is what City's best midfield? I think even Pep doesn't have an answer. It could be Kovacic, Nunez, Bernardo, could be Kovacic, Ford, and Gundo, could be Kovacic, Nunez, Gundo. It could be anything literally. Because if you ask me this question, maybe a year back or 2 years back, I think you always knew it was Rodri, Gundogan, De Bruyne. Maybe before that it was Fernandinho, David Silva, Kevin De Bruyne. I mean, always during Pep's era, City had a defined midfield where you exactly knew what was your best midfield. It's not like that this season. So let us not lose this game and let us remain unbeaten. That's the only thing I would say now. Because the day is just going bad and bad. Jose Sa was absolutely immaculate for Wolves, I must say that. On any other day, Bernardo Silva scores and Savinho scores, Ruben Diaz scores. It's an easy 3-1-4-1. The players partly right, Sumant. I would say partly right. Most of is right, but I think Gundogan individually as well. I think he's given the ball away so many times. His passing's been pathetic. Not just this game, but overall overall this season. His goal scoring, this thing as well. He's missed a couple of chances. So I think Gundogan's not on it. That will obviously improve. Jack Grealish, one player who's improved a lot is it seems is Jack Grealish. 81 minutes gone. Wolves are just clearing their lines out. Gautam says Arsenal and City dropping points. Massive opportunity for Chelsea and Liverpool. But Gautam, I think the table's very close. If Chelsea win today, like you said, they are 17 points. Villa is on 17 points. We probably are on 18 points. Arsenal on 17, so it's very, very close. Good thing that Arsenal lost yesterday. Now seeing all of this, they're just trying to put the ball down the line. It's very close. No one's running away at least at this point. And you know how first half City are. Problem is Rodri is not there. We do not know how he'll perform in the second half. Suman says maybe Pep should give longer run for Nunez to prove his point and bring freshness. That's exactly what we have been wanting here. I think we wanted to give Nunez. Ah, Jose dropped it and Phil Foden does well. Matthew Kovacic has to give it to Grealish. Foden to Grealish. Grealish has to cut inside. Ah, what a block from the Wolves player. That is. Sequence was very good. The sequence was extremely good. What a block that was. I think Grealish has looked the best. I think Grealish and Nunez have to be given long runs. Right now, looking at how the season's going to unfold. Don't know what Kovacic was doing there, giving the ball away, and now we'll wait on the counter. I don't know what Kova was bloody doing there, trying to bulldoze his way through the midfield. Is he a bloody Messi or something? Forbes, do not concede. That's the only thing I would say. Do not concede. At least take a point. I think the difference is on a bad day, City take a point, whereas teams like Arsenal they take nothing away because last season title by 1 point, season before 2 points, with Liverpool 1 point. So I think on a bad day you get out with the point. I think today bad day, take a point, get out of here. Take a point, get out of here, guys. Do you guys agree? I think right now looking at how we are playing, for me, I think take a point, get out of here and regroup. That's it. Because those one points can be the difference at the end. To be honest. Gautam says, an interesting question to the fellow citizens. If not City, which team you will not mind if they went on to win the league? Big Six only. Sumant, maybe you can answer it and then you and I'll try to answer it. Erling Haaland went through there, almost went through. Should have done better. Interesting. Let's just see. United, never in a million years I would want them to win the league. Absolute scums. Arsenal, scummier than a scum. Absolute froth. So no Arsenal. Liverpool, hell no. We have seen how Liverpool fans are like during those epic title clashes. Klopp has a lot of respect than maybe Arteta and Ten Hag for me, but not Liverpool fans. So not Liverpool as well. So three are done. Spurs, the fans are cocky as hell. So no Spurs fans as well. That I mean, I'm not including Aston Villa here because they're not the traditional top six. But Newcastle and Chelsea. I maybe think Chelsea winning the league, I would not mind, to be honest. Chelsea winning the league, I would not mind. Not mind Chelsea winning the league. I mean, if we take the top six of the last two seasons and stuff, I think Aston Villa. I think we all would love Aston Villa to win the league, apart from if not City. But Haaland went through there. You expect the net to bulge, but it didn't. Gautam says I'll take a Chelsea to be exactly Gautam. Chelsea to be honest, I think most of us City fans would take Chelsea, but outside Aston Villa we would not mind at all. Aston Villa and Unai Emery winning to piss off, and it will piss off all of the top six fans. It will piss off Arsenal fans so much if Unai Emery wins the league before Mikel Arteta. Gautam says we think same man. Chelsea. It's how City fans are. Same blood runs through all of us. Jack Grealish. Wonderful run from Phil Foden. Ah, 4 minutes plus 3 minutes, 7 more minutes. One goal. I know we have scored two goals in 3 4 minutes. 2011-12. But I don't know, Gautam. Would you take a point and get out of here, or would you think we need the 3 points because we have been absolutely dog shit? And to be honest, we have been absolutely dog shit. And I think what differentiates the team winning the title at the end is on the bad days you take at least something these sort of games and get out without taking anything. I think that will be the difference. Newcastle, I was disappointed because we needed to win. We had to win that because we were extremely good there. But Newcastle didn't deserve anything. But here, Wolves, I think Wolves have played well. Wolves have played extremely well in terms of the job that they have to do. It's not scintillating football or something from Wolves, but ah, that would have been some sort of a story. Jack Grealish from long range have just banged it in. Grealish, to be honest, I think had time take a few more touches, and Jose Sa with his long ball. Jack Grealish is chasing after it, which is superb. Which is extremely very good. If you ask me, that was a superb chase from Jack Grealish. Ah, I think it was Phil Foden with the near post attempt. Another Wolves substitution coming on. I think we take the point and get out of here. That's it. I think I'm not disappointed to be honest. I was disappointed against Newcastle. We dropped points where we should have won, but here I think it is an extremely bad day, and I think take the point and get out. How much added time? It's a Wolves throw in. 5 minutes of added time. Not too good, not too bad, but I would be fine if they ended the game here because I I don't know why today strangely just want to get out of here with a point because I think I maybe think it can be worse to be honest. I know City will still want to win this, but Suman says Ake, Nunez, and McAtee should start to maintain fire. I think Ake is needed. The centre backs. What do you think of the centre backs, Suman? Because I thought the centre backs were absolutely crap today. They were absolute swords, absolute idiots. Diaz and Stones. In terms of the passing out as well, splitting the lines, a lot of things. They were not doing it well from the back. Sumant says Luis Akanji, Ake Guardiola. Sumant, I think, can Rico Lewis play right back in big games? The answer is no, I think. It's a straightforward answer. If Vinicius Jr. is there against you, would you play Rico Lewis there? He would tear him to shreds, I think. Jack Grealish, I think this will be our last chance. That's it, great block by Mario Jr. Good combination play. I think Grealish and Ruben Diaz there. 2 minutes gone, 3 more minutes. It's the right back conundrum, Sumant. Again, the right back conundrum. Be honest. Wolves are happy with the draw right now, I think. One more chance, I think. 3 more minutes remaining, one more chance. I think we'll get one more chance. I know I'm happy with the point, but one more chance I think we'll get. That is fantastic there. That is fantastic from Matthews Nunes. And City could be on a counter attack here. No, a lot of Wolves players are there, but Erling Haaland. Haaland gets the ball. Haaland gets the ball. Ah, Matthews Nunes. Suman Nunes was this much away. Nunes was this much away from being the star boy. Wow. Wow. Nunes was this much away from being the star boy there. Jack Grealish with the corner. Can we do something from it? It's another corner. At the corner from City. I think the strategy for this corner should be give it to Foden, Foden long shot. That's the only thing. Pass it to Phil Foden and it's a long shot. It's another corner for City. Jack, do not launch it into the box. It's another corner for City. It's another corner for City. I think this could be the last kick of the game, to be honest. And City scores! What? 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 Johnny Stones! What? I love you, Johnny Stones! What? John Stones! John Stones has done it! What? What? Come on, City! What? What? Oh, John Stones! The king of late goals! John Stones is the king of late goals against Arsenal. Against Arsenal. And now here, John Stones. You beauty. Wow. What a goal! What is it? What is it? What is it? Why they've cancelled it? I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. He's bloody cancelled it. What the hell? Why have they cancelled it? What the hell? They have bloody cancelled the goal. It seems offside. But why is it offside? Bernardo Silva is not interfering with the vision. Yes! 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 They're not cancelling! Ah! Ah! Come on, City! Ah! Ah! Johnston! Come on! Ah! Yes! Use your head! They have given it! Ah! We won! What? Whoa, what a match! What a match! What a team! Wow! 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 Can't stop loving this club, guys. This is why we can't stop loving this club. Yes, we might hate the club. We might, yes, it's a goal by Aji, yes. Johnny Stones. Johnny Stones. JSK just fell forward and gave cross of his life. I just cannot believe that we scored from a corner. Wow. The Barnsley Bakan the English Bakan. Wow. The game's not over. I mean, just Pep is telling everyone, just use your brain, guys. Just use your brain now. Just use your brain, guys. Use your brain now. That's it. Use your brain. Use your brain. Use your brain. Yes. And the referee has blown the whistle. क्या गेम था यार क्या गेम था वाह क्या गेम था वाह I mean, we can, we have done it. We have done it. We can, we can criticize this club. We can, tell Stones is crap, Diaz is crap, and all. We can criticize Pep's tactics, but never can we hate this club. Never can we not love this club. That is why we just absolutely adore this club. That's why each one of us here absolutely love this club to bits. This is what this club brings to us. The emotions. Wow. The emotions with City. Wow. 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 And we are top of the table here as well. This is the difference between, Arsenal and City. This is why we are where we are. But again, it is just belief against Arsenal, 10 men, 2-1 down. And then John Stones, we never stop believing. We never stop believing. The same thing here. Yes, I said maybe we'd take a 1-1 draw, but deep down in our hearts, never stop believing again that we could do it. And we did do it. John Stones. Wow. Wow. Pep having a moment with Tommy Doyle there. But kya game tha yaar. Kya game tha, John Stones. And I have a friend who has both Josko Guardiola and John Stones in his fantasy team. Wow. Wow. Bayaj says, top of the league. Gautam says, we have done it. Mentality, mentality, monsters. That is what, differentiates us from Arsenal. This is a very, very bad day. I mean, I don't say it often that, okay, let us settle for a point. I don't say it often. I don't remember the last time I said this, but today it just felt that something was off. Misplaced passes, all of the juices are making world class saves. Something was off, but credit to the players again, credit to all the fans and every one of us that believed that we could do it even at the end. And also I think it's a long time that I have seen मैंने देखा कि a referee does this, he monitor पे जाता है and then he gives the goal, or maybe I don't know, or maybe was it that the linesman disallowed it and then the referee VR told him to check it. Was it what happened? I think maybe I think maybe that's what actually happened. I didn't see it because once the goal went in, I think I didn't even care to see if the linesman raised his flag or not. They're showing the goal again. They're showing the goal again. I think Bernardo Silva is crouched. He doesn't impede the vision of the goalkeeper there. Bernardo Silva is crouched. Gautam says, be humble, be humble. Arsenal fans, I think the match before the international break, I think against Southampton, I think they came from behind and won 2-1. And and they were like showing all the stones to Haaland. Be humble, be humble. This is and now they got humbled big time by Bournemouth, and then now this happens. I think this is the worst. This is the worst week for Arsenal fans. First you lose your team. First you see your team lose into Bournemouth. And then you see William, and with that added bonus is William Saliba out for Liverpool match with a red card. And then you see, and then you think, okay, Wolves will at least take 2 points of City. And then you see this happening. And then it was offside. As an Arsenal fan, you think yes, and then goal given. I think the worst, the best way we could have upset Arsenal fans. That's what City have done. That's what City have done now. By Bayaji says all that flurry of corners started after Nunes tackle at the other end. Honestly, Bayaji, when Wolves went through there, I think it was 4v3 or 4v4, whatever at the back. I thought Wolves were genuinely going to score. And then Nunes does that tackle, brilliant tackle. And then after that, a long ball to Haaland. And Nunes races up to the other end as well. Haaland gives the ball to Nunes. So I think that small bit of that small bit of thing from Nunez, action from Nunez sparked everyone to life. And then flurry of corners. Nunez was the game changer today. Nunez and Foden. And Foden gave the absolute bloody bazooka cross. He gave the cross of his life. Gautam says, again, they have given me a night where I won't sleep just thinking about what about the Stones corner similar to Arsenal. I mean, even yesterday night, Gautam, I was not sleeping actually. I was seeing, Arsenal losing. I was seeing the highlights and all of that. How Arsenal fans are reacting and all. It was just so good. Same thing will happen tonight. Watch the John Stones goal over and over again. Just be superb. Second time, John Stones this season. I think John Stones on his own. John Stones this season, I think it's the first time he's playing 90 minutes today. Before that, he's never played an entire 90. John Stones this season, he alone has, you know, 2 points here and a point at Arsenal. So John Stones alone has won us 3 points, which means he's won us a match on his own. Wonderful from Stones. Bayaji says second half was a shit show until Stones winner. Bayaji second half, I think first half was decent. After we conceded the goal, we tried to go, we created opportunities, but second half was just it was beneath crap. It was absolute shit. It was pathetic. Second half, Doku gets the ball, bloody does not know what to do. Inside, outside, nothing. Gives the ball away. I mean, second half में एक point में genuinely I was thinking कि मैच ड्रॉ होगा या वोल्स जीतेगा. I mean, it's very rare I think like this because I mean, three misplaced passes in this match today. I mean, you have Pep's teams which go an entire season without misplacing a single pass. I mean, you can pass it and give to the opponent, that is fine, but you can never pass it outside, missing your own teammate. When I saw three misplaced passes, I was like, आज तो draw होगा या Wolves जीतेगा. And whenever Wolves went forward, it was almost like they were looking to score. See, I think Wolves went forward thrice. One was the Start Larsen goal. Second one was Nelson Semedo through jata hai and Nelson Semedo one-on-one misses it against Edison. And third one was shot narrowly, goes wide of Edison's post. Defensively सोचना पड़ेगा, ऐसा तो नहीं चलेगा in every match. Bayaji says second half was shit show until Stones winner. We have done that. Bayaji says both City women and men won 2-1 after conceding first, and Bayaji both City men and I think City women won against Aston Villa, and both City men and women are on top of their leagues right now. We don't know what will happen in Liverpool, Chelsea, but right now at this point, both City men and women are top of their leagues. and City women have thrashed Arsenal, I think, last week or so in the league. They absolutely destroyed them. Coutinho says, what a cross under pressure by Stockport Iniesta. I mean, it was just summed up by Gautam, I think, who said Foden gave the cross of his life. But for me, I think you can say Foden, you can say John Stones, yes. For me, Matthews Nunes changed the game. That tackle to win the ball back, that run to get onto the other end, that energy in 92nd, 93rd minute. Wow, absolutely wow from Matthews Nunes, unsung hero. Matthews Nunes for me. I mean, in Matthews Nunes, you can see the desire to be in the team, the desire to compete. And like Suman said, I think you need to play more of Matthews Nunes to introduce that competitiveness in the midfield. Nunes scores a goal, he's dropped to the bench, but the guy doesn't sulk. What Nunes does, he still shows the same energy whenever he's given the chance. Matthews Nunes is just something else. No, his mentality, at least his mentality. Yes, he might have flaws in how he plays and all, but his mentality is just top class. Gautam says linesman disallowed goal. Referee changed it in our favor. That is it because I didn't know what was happening, Gautam. I was like, I mean, I'm sure all of us were celebrating, and then suddenly they show VAR is checking. So what I thought was, I didn't see the linesman's flag. What I thought was, referee is given the goal, but VAR has told referee to check it again, and I was like, bloody, they're going to disallow it. But then it was the other way around, which is very very good. Because Bernardo Silva was crouching. Again, the presence of mind from Bernardo Silva to crouch. See, that is what I don't understand. Those bloody scumbags, Arsenal, they place a man directly on the goalkeeper and then he doesn't impede the vision, being offside. But when Bernardo Silva is crouching, the linesman raises the flag. I don't understand this. Gautam says winning at Molineux is such a blissful feeling, man. It's similar to last year's Goodison Park, Bob's mind blowing finish. St James's Park, Gautam, last season, St James's Park. Kevin De Bruyne delivers a world class cross in, and Oscar Bob could have gone down but finishes it expertly, superbly. And I mean that was just out of this world. But this was again special. I mean, again it's also equal to what happened in the Spurs game. Last season when Son went through and he didn't score. that is also in line with all of this. That just pissed off the Arsenal fans so much. Gautam says Nunez gets his redemption. Redemption done, and Nunez also had a chance to score. I mean, I think 2-3 minutes before he couldn't score. Now I think Liverpool Chelsea. If Chelsea win, or if it's a draw or Chelsea win, I think there's can turn out to be one of the best weeks as a City fan, one of the best weeks for City after the international break. Wonderful. Arsenal losing, us winning at the death, that outpouring of emotions, and now Liverpool dropping points, or even Chelsea winning. Gautam says he was booed, bashed by the fans last year as well. We lost last year. This year we almost lost points, but he had the last laugh. Rodri was not there, Gautam. I remember Pep started Nunez to cover for Rodri, and then he was booed by the fans, and then he lost it a bit. Redemption completed in the best way possible. And when you want to redeem something, whom do you call? None better than calling Agent Basni Bakanbayar. None calling better than calling our very own boulders, our very own pebbles, John Stones, Johnny Stones. Clutch moments, absolute clutch moments, John Stones. Wow. Gautam says, I want a blue cartel fight for the top. That would be fantastic. That would be amazing, Gautam. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Just imagine Enzo Maresca, another disciple of Pep, coming in to take on Pep now. With Arteta not able to do anything, that would be something else. But again, what a game, guys! Fantastic game, wonderful. We were not good again, but I think again that's the thing. I know I've been saying this throughout the stream, but for me, you know, you have bad days, you have good days. Champion teams on bad days take something from the game. That's because they have that great resilience, which tells them to never give up till the end. Which means, if not 3 points, they get a point. They get a point at least from the game. You look at Arsenal yesterday, down to 10 men, no grit, no resilience. It almost seemed like they were looking for sympathy. Against City, 10 men looking for sympathy. Against Brighton, 10 men, Arsenal looking for sympathy. Champion teams, they hate sympathy. Champion teams like City and champion coaches like Pep think if I get sympathy, then it's not right. It's a waste. They absolutely hate sympathy. That is the difference between Arsenal and us. That mentality, that resilience, and all, and absolutely hating sympathy. That quality. But anyway, guys, another memorable weekend. Wow. And this journey, this season has been so special already. It's just been 8 matches, but it's been so special, right? That Fulham match was not easy, right? Doku scored at uh, at 2-1, and then Muniz made it 3-2, and we had to suffer through the last 5-6 minutes. It's just been an unbelievable journey already. The Arsenal game, the Fulham game was very difficult. This game, the Arsenal game and this game especially are right up there to the outpouring of emotions. This season's already been going there, and we have a Champions League game midweek as well. Fantastic again, and thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot, Gautam, Bayaji, Kaundinya, and Sumant and JSK for joining me here again. Fantastic speaking to you all, and what a journey it's been to this game. Criticize City. I mean, all the emotion circle has been complete today. We have criticized City. We have said City. I mean, the players have been playing shit and everything, and then City redeem it, and then John Stone scores it. We win. Complete circle of emotions, right from feeling worse, feeling bad to elated excitement. It's been a complete circle. What more do you want? I think as a City fan, at least this weekend, life has been complete to put it into perspective. Anyway, guys,